What's up, baby? What's going on? What's shaking? What's popping? What's crack a lacking? It is time for Raw Talk Live. Yay, 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 yay. No, I'm not perfect, no. I made my mistakes, you know. Hey, what's going on, girlfriend?
I'm
You
feeling crazy
surprised me.
today. Crazy today.
Yes, yes, that is so cute. Go, go, go. Yes. You look like a rich movie star, the ones from back in the
Really?
day. From way back in the day, they wore the big glasses, because they didn't want everybody in their business and everything all the time. Yes,
Oh,
honey,
okay.
Hollywood like you should.
You know they're not gonna stay on long.
Oh, well, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's fun. It is fun. I love them. I love your head wrap tonight. And I love the lips with the diamond and the teeth on behind you. I love all of that. My goodness.
Yeah, that's like our
Yes. That looks
logo.
like our lips for Raw Talk.
Yes, I found that and I was like, ooh, that is perfect. I snatched it up,
Oh,
the last one.
yes. That is nice. That is so cute.
Mhm.
So, you baby, what's going on?
All is quiet. All is quiet. Thank goodness.
Okay.
Quiet is good. I'm at
Quiet
peace.
is a good thing.
I'm not stressed out. Everything is good.
Everything is good. It really is.
Yes.
But hey, folks are still, Facebook is still lit up all the be damn about this Will Chris Rock Jada thing. And people with all sorts of opinions, he was wrong for doing that. Will was wrong. He should be punished. They should take his Oscar away. People saying that, it just sheds such a bad light. It makes Black people look bad. And, it was unnecessary. The violence was uncalled for. Um, your wife didn't need that much defending. And then some people on the other side, well, it's like, oh, it's an illness. It's alopecia. People, don't you understand? It hurt her feelings, or whatever it is. And so, you got folks doing all of those different kind of things. And since Monday, my opinion about the incident, I've gotten more. I'm more decided about it. And, I always thought it was embarrassing and over the top, uncalled for. Um, you can straighten somebody without having to, slap the crap out of them. And so for that reason, I've decided that I think it was fake.
If you keep looking at it, the more and more the slap look more unreal every time you look at it, like it was out of a movie scene.
Right. It looked
And
like something out of out the Wild Wild West movies, like, that's how people respond when when they would do those bar brawls on the westerns, like
yes,
at High Chaparral and
uh-huh,
on Bonanza.
yep, yep, yep,
you know, you
yep,
see them in there, whap, whap, and people go, woo, woo.
right,
And so,
yep, yep,
when you see it, Chris is like, he's almost at a 45-degree angle, with his head all the way back,
yes,
um, you know,
no
and
connect. I don't
what
think it
man
was a connect.
slaps? Who slaps?
Yeah, I was all worked up too. I really was, because I was like, my thoughts were, Jada been rocking short hair for a long time. She didn't just become short overnight. Um, and I know she used to the jokes. I know the jokes come left and right. When you overweight, when you dark skinned, when you retarded, when you blind, when you cripple, when you pigeon toe, when you not needed, when you bow leg, they gonna talk about you. They
when
gonna
you
make
flat,
jokes
when you
about you.
flat assed and you ain't or ain't got no titties, or you
Teeth
name it.
messed up, your nose too big, your eyes, one of them open and one of them closed, whatever it is.
Or one of them one of them looking at
Cancer,
somebody and the other one looking over some.
retardation, mental retardation. People will crack on you. People will joke. We call it cracking back in the day.
Yep.
We'll crack on people.
Crack
People
on
just
you.
sit
They
around,
snap
just
on
watch
you.
people go by so they can find something to crack about. And when you're in a comedy show, like I say, in a setting such as they were, of this importance and one of the most important nights of his life, of his career, I'm sure, one of definitely one of the highlights. You mean to tell me you that thin-skinned that you gonna just jump out of your skin to correct him right there in the second, in the moment? It had to be staged, it had to be pre-set up, and for publicity, for ratings, for whatever it was, for them to go to the next level, sell out theaters everywhere. I think Will and Jada may have a record that came out some time ago. Maybe they pushing the record to get the numbers up because everybody hot. They hot right
They're
now.
hot.
They looking him up. They hit him. They mention his name. I'm sure he's broken some records right now with the amount of people who went in to see Will and Chris. You know what I'm saying? So they
Yes.
hot commodities right now.
Hot. You can't
So
pay for this
the more
kind of publicity.
I agree with all the people. Whatever they said, as far as it was overreaction, it was too much. It made all of us look bad. At the end of the day, they're responsible for it. They got to carry it on their back and their shoulders, whether it flip off to the good or it flip off to the bad. But still, they have us engaged. They got us
Yes.
all pulled in, all drawn in, all discombobulated in this side or that side, or who's right and who's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. All distracted and everything. Hi,
Distracted,
Exquisite.
exactly.
How you doing? Hey. He says, "Hey, ladies, welcome to the fray. Thanks for being in the house." We're talking a little bit. We're talking a little bit about what happened with Will and Jada and Chris, and so this is how I imagine the scenario to be. The Academy comes to them and they say, "Chris, we'll hire you this year to host the show, but here's the dealio. You've got to we want you to let we're going to set up something. We want you to make a joke about Jada, and we're going to set it up so that he comes up and he slaps your face in the middle of the broadcast. And that'll be good for you because everybody will be talking about you. It'll get you attention that you haven't had in years. And it's just good all the way around. So if you want this money and you want to host the Oscars, which is the creme de la creme, then
This is what you got to
come
do.
on and do this. And then they say to Will, listen, we'll give you the Oscar for King Richard. However, what you've got to do to help us boost this thing, because the Oscars need a shot in the arm. To help us boost this, you're going to have to smack Chris. He's going to say something about Jada. You're going to act like you don't like it. You go up there and you're going to slap him. Okay, everybody got it? You got it. You got it. We down. It's all good, wonderful, beautiful. Because no matter what, if they don't take that Oscar away from him, that Oscar in and of itself means that you demand more money for whatever movie role that you take next. It's understood because you're an Academy Award winner. So there you go. And so they do that. It's good for Will Packer because it takes this thing to a whole new level. It lets everybody see how he produces a show who necessarily wouldn't have paid any attention to it before. And so it's good for him. It's good for the Academy. In the end, somewhere down the line, it'll be good for Will too, if it's not already. And not that he's doing so bad. And then it's great for Chris. Somebody told me I have a friend. Huh?
It's a win-win-win for everybody.
It's a win-win-win-win-win.
Yes,
it's a
everybody
win-win-win
across the board.
Darren, that's your buddy. Darren is in the building. He says it's the talk of the world. And you said it, Darren, when you said that it's world, it is a worldwide conversation. In fact, the very first video I saw of the incident was from a Japanese, post. It was being translated. And yeah, so it's like it's all over the world. It's what's up. It's what's happening. And so yeah. That's what's up with that. Hi, Carlita. Hi, Carlita.
That's
Hello,
my
darling.
queen. We had
Welcome,
lunch
welcome
today.
to the
Beautiful,
virtual building.
yes.
Lisa LaRue, how you doing, darling? Hey, baby.
Hey,
Yeah, so
beautiful.
and so there you go. I had someone call me today and say that tickets to see Chris Rock and his touring comedy show went from being $49 a ticket to $340.
What?
Now, I don't see. So,
Hey,
I trust this person. This person is a news person, but I didn't check to see. But I'm telling you, that's going to be the effect of it.
he can book from now to next year or 2 years from now, and he's still gonna command. He gonna get what he asking for those tickets.
Yeah,
He won't get it from me, but he gonna get it from somebody.
He gonna get it from somebody. He gonna
Hey,
get it from
Brandy.
somebody. Hi, little Stinky. That's my Brandy.
Yes,
We be
that's
fine.
cool.
So you all are welcome to share your thoughts and comments. Don't let my conspiracy theory keep you from saying how you feel about it or what you think. But
Right.
I think that that's what happened, and I think that that's why. And I think only time will tell. I just
Time
know
will
that you
tell.
don't get anything in Holly Weird without paying for it. So there is a price to pay. You're going to have your reputation attacked at some point in time, possibly, or you might have to give up a relative. So would you rather take a slap in the face or, have your mama die? I don't know. Take
Right.
the pick. What's going on, Janet? Hi, honey. Hey,
Happy
birthday
belated
girl.
birthday, beautiful.
Yes, she looks so beautiful for her birthday. We celebrated her birthday in Orlando this past weekend, and we had a blast. We just had the best
Yes.
time. So happy birthday again to you. Brandy says it's true. The sales soared. They went through the roof after the slap. Boston tonight is sold out.
And
Sold out.
in June.
At June 29th, and then it's also sold out June 29th at the Fox Theater. That's in Atlanta. As soon as that happened, because people want to hear jokes about what happened.
Yeah.
Listen, that little joke he told about Jada ain't gonna mean nothing because it's gonna be on and popping now. I wouldn't be surprised if he made some more jokes about her. So you just wait and see. You just wait and see. Janet says she missed you, Peggy, because you didn't make it to the party.
Yes. I don't socialize and get out like I used to. I'm a stay-at-home kind of girl nowadays. But I had birthday blessings sent out for you. I hope the girlfriend delivered them to you.
Yes.
On my behalf to wish you a happy birthday, beautiful. And I know you'll have many more to come.
Yes.
Maybe next year I can get in there and hang out and party a little bit. Yeah.
That would be nice. That would be nice. So, anything that that you think or feel about it is we're open to your conversation.
Yeah.
Now, here's something else on another note. Did anybody pay attention to this person?
Right.
At the Oscars?
I certainly did. I said, what the
what in the WTF is up with Wesley Snipes?
She is looking awful strange. That must be some of Kanye West fashions. Sports.
The fashion, it's the makeup for me. It's the makeup. It's
he have on makeup. Yeah.
And he's got on rouge like your grandmama wear, or your great grandmama. He's got what is that? Who did your makeup? Listen, Wesley, if you're gonna do, if you want to wear makeup, you come on up here to Atlanta, and I'll get my daughter to give you a private makeup session so you can beat that face like the queen, you are.
It needs to be, yeah, it need to be on point and looking good.
I see eyebrows, I see eyeshadow. He either has on lashes or he has on a lot of mascara. And that rouge, what is up with the rouge? Baby, I'm surprised
He is at a special occasion now. Rouge calls for you need to be getting dressed when you put on a little rouge.
Honey, he is dressed.
He
got
dressed.
on his earrings.
He was at a top-notch function. So it called for rouge that night. That's what I'm saying. He was supposed to have on his rouge. Yeah. He was supposed to have it on. And it's just the hand gesture for me. It's like, it's kind of feminine, like, hello world, I'm here, It's just funny. It's just strange.
It's just strange. Maybe because we haven't seen him in a while. Maybe because we are so accustomed to seeing him as the tough, in a masculine position, fighting, or drug running, or something like that. Brandy says, "Oh my, I hope Wesley is okay, but I think something is wrong." She said he might be sick. She said, because you can see the veins in his head. I don't know if he's ill, but he sure is slim. He is he ain't doing no whole lot of eating. He ain't trying to be buff or nothing, but it's the makeup for me. He could be fat or skinny. It's the makeup for me.
But a lot of over the years, these stars, these celebrities, and iconic figures that's been around for decades and decades, they're into some weird, strange stuff. They're doing a lot of sleeping around. They're doing a lot of things with strange people. They're doing a lot of things with same sex that we don't know about. So there could be some illness going on. There could be some sicknesses going on. After a while, it'll start to show on you. It'll start to wear you, and we may not be aware of it. Like you said, you can't look at everybody and assume they're healthy. The healthiest of people can be sick and dealing with issues that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? So he could have some things going on behind the scenes with sickness, disease, or illnesses that we're not aware of. So again, I'm just saying, I'm sure he's looking the best that he can look, and I just say God bless him, because I love Wesley Snipes and his movies. So
I like him.
I like him. Yeah,
I like him. I mean, for whatever it is, for the him that we know, I've only met him in person one time, and it was in a club in downtown Orlando on an off night. I don't know why he was in there, but he was nice, and he'll speak to you and all of that good stuff. But I don't know anything about him. I don't know his temperament or his real personality. I like him for the reason why we like celebrities, because we like something that they've done, in the movies or whatnot. But when I saw this, I'm like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. What the hell is going on with him? I hope somebody interviews him soon. I don't know, Vlad or somebody, so we can ask him, hey, what's going on with you? How are you feeling? What you doing? And who is this person we see? And then, a lot of times we're out of the loop, because they're doing that wherever they are, wherever they go, and they're already doing that. Okay. And then something, a big public event like this happens, and then we get to see him. So he's probably been, running around with makeup on for forever, and we just didn't know.
We don't see him.
Yes, we know that he went to Jones High in Orlando. We know that Orlando is his home, but I don't think he claims us or gives us too much credit in that area. But We know he a tiger.
Don't do him
Hey,
like that.
Sephora.
He Orlando's finest. Come on now.
Huh?
That's Orlando's finest. Come on, you can't. Ain't too many people making it in the level that he is from Orlando, and we got a few from Orlando that's doing real well.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who, but
The singer, what's the singer that's from Orlando? I love his music. His
who?
dad
Brian
is a
McKnight?
pastor,
Huh?
huh? His dad
Who?
is a pastor. He sings. His
I
dad
don't
has
know.
a big church in Orlando. The McKnights.
I said Brian McKnight.
Oh, okay, yeah, him from Orlando. He went off and did real good for himself.
Yeah, Sanford, but yeah,
Yeah.
Orlando. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's real good. Is that his daddy? I don't think so.
No.
I
Mm-mm.
don't think his daddy is that man. I don't know. But yeah, Brian McKnight. Oh, good, Janet. Wayne Brady, because he went to Dr. Phillips.
Oh, he okay. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay.
Brian McKnight and Wesley Snipes and Wayne Brady. Yeah, we got a few that we can
There's
claim.
celebrities out there. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, we do. We do.
You didn't go to high school down here, did you?
No, I did not.
Right. You were up north.
Yes.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so I missed out on that. I didn't go to high school down here. I went to
Neither did
college
I.
down.
You Broward County girl. I was
Huh?
down south for high school. Broward
Oh,
County.
okay.
Deerfield
Carlita
High
says, well, we
Plantation,
don't.
Coconut Creek, huh? What'd you say?
Carlita says, well, we don't know what's going on. We just know he's going, or what he's going through. We just know that it's showing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's showing up. And I don't know about y'all, but I was shocked.
Me not so shocked. Me not so shocked.
No. Why
Mm-mm.
not? What did he ever do that made you not be surprised when he showed up looking like
Because
this?
so many of these men celebrities are becoming Mr. Mrs. MX is but gender, bi trans, they are more open and they're coming out, they're coming into themselves, they're more open about what they're doing, and some of them, a lot of them probably still in the closet, but when they decide to express themselves, Dennis Rodman was doing it years back. We just didn't know what he was doing. So
When you said we didn't know what he was doing, we knew what his crazy ass was doing. That's Janet. She says whatever is happening with Wesley, he's definitely going through something.
yeah.
He's definitely going through something. Well, we certainly wish him all the best. We don't like for people to just be going through. Want to say hi to Rhea Clark in the virtual building, hanging out with us tonight. Yes, Lisa says that she agrees with you, girlfriend Peggy. Most definitely. It's something going on there. It is. Well, that's why they call it Holly Weird.
Yeah, you told me that. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Yeah.
know where I've been. I think I've been on a rock most of my life because I'm unaware of a lot of stuff. But we're gonna catch up on some things tonight. We talked about earlier. We just wanted to throw it out there about the some things that might be happening behind the scenes as far as these birth certificates and not being that you will have a choice of not assigning a gender to your child.
Yes, that's a new thing. You got all of these gender reveals, but now when you have a child, you don't have to put their gender on the birth certificate. You can leave that open. You can give them a unisex name and not put their gender on the birth certificate. Um, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what the purpose in that would be. Is that kind of like saying, well, I'll let them grow up and we'll see what they are? Or,
Yeah,
what?
give them the freedom of expression, express themselves however they want. Maybe they want to raise them in a neutral role assignment, female or male. Just like be who you are and do the things that you enjoy doing. And as you grow and evolve and become, you will decide for yourself who it is you want to present yourself to the world as when it's time. I guess that's what they're saying. That's the best thing that I could take away from it.
That's it. I don't know. Oh, what people who just don't, they don't want their children to be, confined. I don't know,
Boxed
but
in.
boxed in. It's the strangest thing ever to me. So I was reading about the law, and I can't see it from here, but so yeah, I mean, now that's going to be an option. And then the other thing, we have Mr. if you're a man, Mrs. MRS if you're married. Me, I put MS in front of my name because I'm Ms. I'm not married, but I'm not a Miss. MISS to me is somebody who is I don't know, young and single or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm Ms. And now we have what? What's the new suffix designation?
MX.
I don't even know how you say that. MEX?
MX.
MX.
X. MX.
Mm-hmm. And what does that mean?
That means that you, again, you could be a man or a woman, whatever you feel like. There's no assignment, like, in a sense. It's neutral.
Yep.
It's neutral.
And so you feel almost like we're being pushed or forced to just no gender identity, everything blending, everything is getting to be more and more androgynous than ever before. The fluidness between being a male or a female, or some combination of the two, and expressing yourself in that way. Today you might have to, for whatever reason, present the male side of yourself. And then on another day, you don't have to. I'll tell you what it says, Peggy. It says, Lisa says, she says, I don't know. I think people have jumped on the crazy train. A boy is a boy and a girl is a girl.
It used to be that way.
It used to be that way.
It used to be a boy is a boy and girl is a girl. Because we see now so many tomboys, they starting at an early age now. And then, like I said, you got so many girls that enjoy the male dressing. They want to sag their pants. They want to wear, their loose, baggy fitting jeans down to their waist, almost to their knees, the butt sagging, and they enjoy it. They want the short haircuts. They want the chains around the neck. They want to look mannish. They want to look.
But they don't want to just look like a man. It's because that's how they feel. They have a masculine energy that they feel, and that's how they express it. And let me tell you something.
That's the mix-up. They can be a woman, they can be a man, they can be a man, they can be a woman today, they can be both in one day, they can be whatever it is they want to be. It's no title, no assignment.
No, and it doesn't matter your state of mind. I had a friend whose boyfriend had a daughter who had not a daughter, a sister who had a sister that had Down's syndrome. She had Down syndrome, but she knew that she wanted to be masculine and not feminine. And she cut off her own hair. She if he bought her dresses or anything pink or pretty to wear, she would cut it up. She didn't want it. She wanted her jeans. She wanted a t-shirt. She wanted a cap. She knew how she wanted to dress. She knew what she was feeling and how she wanted to express herself. And she didn't let anybody take that away from her.
Right.
2K, what's going on, baby? What's happening? Yes, we started out talking a little bit about the Will and Chris and Jada thing, and doing that. But our primary topic tonight is team building. Team building 101. Yay.
Ooh, yes, I gotta hear what the ladies got to say about this. And 2K. Oh, I know he got a lot to say.
Oh, I know 2K gonna have a lot to say. Any minute now he gonna be texting me talking about send me the link. Send me the link, Leslie. I need to get on there and talk
Get
some
him in.
trash.
Get him in on the conversation. Yes. And Prop two. Ask him if he had time. You got time?
You
He
know,
always make
Tuesday
the
got
show go
time.
crazy. Yeah, he
You know,
pissed a lot
Tuesday
of
got
people off
time.
too.
But we wanted to talk about team building tonight. When did you first hear of that concept, Peggy?
I heard of that concept with you and one of your girlfriends. And
Because she was a team builder.
yeah, she was a team builder. She was explaining to us how she had a team of people that she dealt with, men, and that they all had different assignments. You know, like you said, she had a sugar daddy. She had somebody that she would go out and eat and have dinner and party with, maybe travel. And she had a fix it man, somebody who would come through, help her with the house needs, fix things, put things up, hang mirrors, TVs, whatever she needed, plumbing. And then she had another man that she dealt with on a sexual basis. So I was like, dang, really? You do all that? Like, that's really happening? Is this what women are doing? Because you're trying to build a whole man, but you can't get all the needs that you need satisfied in one man. So they have a team.
Yeah,
And the
but
way
now
she could
listen.
explain it, I told her she needed to take a class. She needed to have a class and let people come in and get this concept and understand. Maybe, like I say, I'm old fashioned. I'm behind the times. It's probably been going on for 50,000 years. And I just didn't know about it, but I want to know about it. Not that
Yes.
I'm going to do it, but I still want to know.
Yeah, well, and see now the thing with the team building is that most of the time you're having sex with all of those people. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
just one person that you have for sex.
Okay.
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 Because you need something from them, they need something from you. And typically that's what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how you can have all the different members of the team, is because they all want some of your energy. They all want a part of you.
Yes.
And that's why they're willing to put in the work. They're willing to do the things that they need to do in order to get that time with you.
Yes, that one particular part is what they want. Shirley says, thank God that they are 20. Don't worry, Peggy, I'll take care of this for you.
Okay.
Yeah. I said, she says, thank God that there are 26 letters in the alphabet for the androgynous crowd. I know that's right, because what is it? LBGTQ. And now you can add,
QTMX.
yeah, now you can add MX.
YZ, yeah.
And we're going to get that straight one day. We're going to get some folks on to help us understand the LBGTQ and what that means, and why there's so much compartmentalization when it comes to not just being a straight man or a straight woman. Once you get into the mix, there's all kind of combinations that they got going on there. Right. And this concept, and I've got to ask somebody who I know who is gay. What is the thing now with gay being an offensive word? Now you can't call somebody gay. I can remember growing up that you couldn't call somebody, a fag or a faggot. That was fighting words. Okay, those were fighting words, but now gay is starting to be on that level, and it's just so funny. Huh?
The bill they get ready to pass, don't say gay, right?
Yeah, don't say gay. What's up with that? I listen. Shut up, Brandy. Yeah, they got to give it up. Yeah, they got. So, on team building, you got a sugar daddy. He takes care of the money. Now, sometimes the sugar daddy is older. He might not be able to function sexually up to the level that you need, but trust and believe there's something that you probably have to do for them. These folks are in the chat talking to each other, child. Hi, Kim. Hi, Janet. Hi. How you doing? All right. So yeah, and so you got the sugar daddy. You got the man for for just
Wait a minute, we gave him some names though, didn't we? Write out some names for him?
Yeah, sugar daddy.
Okay.
Candy liquor.
Okay. Now Candy Liquor's job is to
to sex you out of control,
Okay.
you go to him because his sex is the good sex.
Okay. That's the hanging from the chandelier, off the wall, from the window to the wall sex partner.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
him.
Dripping and falling all off the bed and all that stuff, and bumping and
Yes,
knocking on the
please.
walls and knocking boots. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, more of that, please. That part.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. That's what the candy liquor does. All right.
Okay.
And then you got your handyman. The handyman is named Handyman. Now you might have
Mr.
several
Fix It.
handymen.
We called him Mr. Fix It.
Mr. Fix It.
Mr. Fix It. He gonna come in and fix it up. I had
Yep.
somebody call me tonight. Hey, you know a handyman? I need some mirrors hung. I need some a big screen TV put on the wall. I need a this done, a balance put up. You know a handyman? I don't know a handyman. But that's one of my love languages. You know, I love a man that's handy with his hands, that can fix things and help me do stuff and move stuff and get projects done. That's right up my alley. So if there's any good contractors out there, any good fixing men out there that's close by, that's single. Yeah, I love a good handyman.
But do you want him to fix something in the house, or do you want to date him?
Well, it depends on what he look like and what his personality is like.
Oh, okay.
His age, it depends on a couple of factors. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I love a man
Okay.
that can
Peggy
fix some
is
things.
open, honey. She is single and ready to mingle. She is open for business. She done hung out her shingle.
Not quite, not really.
Yes,
But
you
yeah.
have. Yes, you have. You just said it. You just said it. You just
Okay,
said if
so
there's any
whatever.
single
I'm just throw
contractors
that out
out
there.
there,
My thing is, I love a man that can fix some things. That's what I'm saying. Nothing
yes,
more, nothing less. I
yes,
love a man that can fix. That's my love language. I love a man that's handy with his hands, that can fix some things. I just do.
it's sexy.
It's appealing. It's sexy. It's strong. It's masculine. It's
It
a lot
is.
of stuff. I
It
love it.
is. And it has a certain
Especially,
amount of subservience to it. You like to see a man crawling around down there doing something. Hmm. It's because it's like, it's like he's a servant. He's my servant. That's what he's doing. And he better do it right. And he better do it good. Jane is in the building trying to catch up. Girl, we done talked about Wesley Snipes with his rouge on and his earrings and makeup and funny looking outfit. We've talked about Will, Jada, and Chris. And now we're talking about
team building.
doing some team building. So there we go. Yes, it is an act of service. Kim is like, is that an act of service? Yes.
A major
act of service. So you got Mr. Fix It, and then you got Mr. Swaggerlicious.
He just look good and smell good, and you see him and you're like, oh my goodness.
That man, that's the man that you can take with you anywhere, who always makes you look good when you're on his arm. That's Mr. Swaggerlicious. You don't have to worry about telling him how to dress or how he's going to show up. He's going to be fine, super fine. He's going to look good, like you say. He's going to be well dressed. He's going to smell good. He's going to treat you right. And then the other part too.
Hey, like I say, if you want to take it there, if they want to take it there, you do. If you just want to go out and hang out and party and have a good time, go to have a few drinks and eat some breakfast and say, okay, see you later, and I'll see you later, then that's what it is. It don't necessarily mean, having relations, but if that's how y'all roll, that's how y'all roll. I mean, the thing about building a team is you're not pretending. You're not telling anybody we in a monogamous relationship. You're not stringing anybody along. You're not lying to anybody. Nobody should be getting hurt because they see you with another person. that's the openness of having a team. And like I said, my question was, the team members know they team members with you? Because you, not that you're making it clear that you're not in a committed relationship, but do they know that there's other people that's a part of your team, your tribe, or whatever you want to call it? They
Sometimes
could
they
know or
do,
they could not know. Maybe the ladies
sometimes
can
they
tell me.
don't.
Huh?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Shirley says
Okay.
team building. She says that's a little too ambidextrous for me. She said that's too much going on.
Yeah, for some,
Kim said,
some
does
people it is
everyone
too
on
much.
she says, does everyone on the team know the other one?
Right.
No.
That's my question. That's what I was questioning. Where's where's K Dog? He stuck his head in the building
Oh, who,
earlier.
2K?
2K, where is he? Is he still out there? Because he awful quiet. I need his input. He know all about this.
And yeah, I don't know.
Because they have women. They have women that cook for them. They come over and cook and clean. They have a woman that Miss, what do we call her? Miss Dime Piece or Miss
Oh
Foxy
yeah.
Brown or whoever she is.
Yes.
That he take out on his arm.
Yeah.
And so I mean, men been doing this all along. Women have been on the dark side, I think, of not knowing that it's other women out there involved in his life. And here you are thinking that you're in a relationship and it's just the two of you going on together, and it's not like that at all.
Mm-mm. Not at
He
all.
already got a team going, and you part of the team.
Right. Right. And they have, and some people perform multiple tasks. It's all about whatever he needs at the moment. But he has people that he can call to handle that. But on the woman's side, I would say for the most part, some of the men might know. In her case, some of the men were married, so they got to know that there's no monogamy for you. You don't call if you're married and you're coming through this way, you have no say so about anything. You better come and do what you do and get on. So in that case, she had some that were married, so they don't have any say so. The other people just thought that they were it. But they knew they weren't in a relationship. They just knew that yes, team building is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You got to keep up with folk.
But it's probably seems like a lot of work, but when you working to be a detective and you working to be a private eye and you constantly snooping around in your quote on man's phone, and you constantly following him up and trying to be in certain places at certain times to see what's going on and what he's doing, and you constantly looking, ain't that a lot of work too?
Yeah.
Ain't that a lot of work?
Yep.
Hopefully, so if you splitting yourself up, if you splitting yourself up doing all this extra work and detective work and private eye, and you can't sleep at night, and you got to be up to 4:00 in the morning waiting on him to come home and checking him and chastising him and doing all this other stuff that you got to keep doing. I told you don't come in here this time of night. Where you coming from? Where you think you're going? That's a whole lot of work and energy too.
It is, and that's with one man.
Then that's with one man.
And that's
so if you can have it where you got to understand it with some real grown folks, with some real people that understand how this thing work, and they okay with it, and you got understanding, it's smooth sailing. You're not wrecking your brains. You're not hitting yourself over the head, right?
No, because you don't
care. Huh?
Because you don't care. You're not that
you checking behind nobody. You ain't got to be wondering where he going when he leave your house. It ain't your business. Don't worry about it. Let him go. You'll see him when you see him.
He came and did what he needed to do. He came and brought you some money. He came and brought you some food. He came and fixed something. He came and, dusted you off right quick. You good.
You good. What you worrying about? That seemed a whole lot stressful to me. Seemed like a whole lot more stressful to me. I'm sorry. It seems less stressful to me.
Kalita says they call her the cleanup woman. Yeah, he got a cleanup woman. He got all of that. He does. Kim says what you got to do is get a man that can do it all.
That's always our objective, is to get a man that can do it all, that can be loyal, faithful, committed, a handyman, a Mr. Fixer up it, a candy licker, all these things. But like I said, what's the percentage of the ones that are that? They're taken, they're married, most of them. Otherwise, the ones that still not there are not ready to be there. They're still over here doing these things.
Yes.
Running around, here, there, everywhere. They're not ready to be settled down with a woman and a family and the whole 9 yards. That's because they're not ready.
They're not ready. And that's why
I heard somebody say today I think I seen it on Facebook and TikTok. They said, "Oh, he didn't treat you right because you just wasn't the right woman for him." He said, "It's not that you were the right or the wrong woman. He is just not the man. He is not the right man. In other words, he's not a good man. It's not that you wasn't the right girl, you wasn't the right woman. He couldn't treat you right because he didn't know how. He was incapable. He's not a good man. He's not a good man.
Or maybe he's not a good man for you.
No, not that he's not a good man for me or any other woman. He is just not good."
Who said that?
I don't know. Somebody on TikTok. I have to try to find.
What I'm saying is, of course, there's some people who are not good, but most of the time it's because you're not compatible. So you think of this person as not being good. No, you mean not good.
He ain't no good. He ain't ready. He is immature. He is a jackass. He is selfish. It don't matter if it's you or any other woman. He ain't ready. He is no good. He's not good. Because like you say, you could be the whole package, but at the wrong address. Mm-hmm. So that's not to say you're not a good woman, that you're not faithful, loyal, and committed and ready to be do all the things that you need to do to please him and make him happy. He's still going to be out here running around in this woman ear and that woman face, sneaking, ducking, dodging, and doing all the foolishness that he should not be doing because he's supposed to be with you. So it's not that he's not good, that you're not compatible with him. He is just not compatible with himself. He's not where he needs to be or supposed to be.
Yeah, not
so he's
to
just
be
not good. How can you have a good man, but he's still out there doing bad things? Either you're going to be a good man all the way across the board, or you're not.
Bottom line. Jane says that's when hopefully you can be friends for real. Like friends, no benefits. Just friends. Did I get that right, Jane? Kim says, I don't believe if a man isn't good for me doesn't mean that he's a bad man.
She don't believe what?
That if a man isn't good for her, that makes him a bad man.
Yeah, well, like I said, it doesn't matter if the woman is good or bad for him. He's not being good to you. He's not being respectful of you. He's not being a man of his word. He's a liar. He's a bullshitter. So that makes him a good man. And my thought is, if he can't be good to me, surely he can't be good to nobody else. Because I consider myself a good woman.
Yes.
So if I'm a good woman and you can't be good to a good woman, but you can go out and be good to a bad woman, to a woman who's not going to be faithful and loyal and committed and do the things that she need to do to make sure you good and to have your back and to uplift you and do all the things and the prompting and the stroking your ego and rubbing your back and feet and toes and all that, and you can be good to somebody else? No.
There's some basic things, though. You're saying there's some basic things that if he's not good at that, then he just ain't no good.
How you gonna be good and bad? Because I got an apple, but it's got some rotten spots on the apple. It's got some soft spots on it. An apple, I could just cut around that little hole of what that soft spot is if I really wanted to. Cut off half that apple and go ahead and eat that other half. You feel me? I'm gonna do that with my man. Well, he got good qualities about him. He's a great guy. He's consistent. He come through. He bring things. He give me money. He do this. He do that. But hey, it's just one or two things over here that's just not can't deal with. Is he good for me? If he's stressing me the hell out, is he good for me? If I gotta play detective, is he good for me? Is he a good man? So that same man, I'm gonna say, here, girlfriend Luzzie, He a good man. I can't deal with him. I mean, he do some things that I don't like, but he a good man. You take him. Maybe he'll be good to you. I'm gonna pass that on to you.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Go on with that, right? So how you gonna have a good man, but he ain't all the way good?
Then I guess he ain't. Jane says, maybe benefits. We could be friends, maybe benefits with respect and real friendship if possible. You know, every couple has to work out their own dynamic for how they interact in the relationship, for what they expect and for what they will accept, you know, as part of the relationship. And far be it for me to tell you what's good or bad, but you know yourself, you know when it's not good for you, you know. So you go with that. But that's where the team building comes in, that you don't stress yourself out with any of that. You take the best from each one of them, and then you let them go on about their business, and you're not worried about it. Like you said, you're not playing detective. I'm not worried about where you go when you leave here. It's not my concern, because I'm not your woman and we're not in a committed relationship. We are friends with an understanding. And you know, the understanding is I help you out when I can, you help me out when you can. And if somewhere along the way sex becomes a part of that, well then so be it. But nobody gets to call the shots on anybody.
Right. You don't get to tell me what to do or what I can do and what I can't do and who I can do it with or where I can't go, who I can't go with. None of that. It's all that is taken away.
But do you think you can handle juggling that many different people and personalities? Can you can you manage juggling that many people and those many personalities and situations and everything? You think it would be fun?
I've never done it. I don't know. I mean, it seemed like kind of logical, like you could, because like I say, women multiple date anyway. Single women, single men, they out there dating 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 women in one given month anyway. So they are juggling different personalities, different schedules, different this, different that. So it can be done.
Yeah, well, I wonder if that's dating. You know, dating 5 or 6 people is different, I think, from having a team. Because
it's the same concept. You kind of dating. You got a special relationship with these people.
Yeah, but you're not dating
like
them.
Dating. It's a consistent thing. It's an ongoing thing. So you constantly relating with this person. So you in a relationship with that person. You're building a relationship with them. It may turn from him being a member, a part of the team, to him being the one man of the only man. You know what I'm saying? As process of elimination. Oh, he can do more than this. He's good. I can see he really cares for me. I can see he wants more than just being my fix-it man. And so you start tossing and eliminating this one out and that one out. Now you narrowing it down to your one good man. I think that's almost the same thing as like you say, that's what these men do. They got their side chicks, they got their side piece, they got their friends with benefits, they got their go-to girl, they got all kind of people already out there until they decide that it's time for them to bring it on in, bring it on down, bring it on in.
And hopefully they do that before they're 72. Kim says, why is anyone being a detective in a relationship? That's crazy. Just walk away.
What? Women doing it every day. Why are they being a detective? You know how many women snatching up their man's phone while he taking a nap? They are combing through that phone. They're going through that phone with a fine tooth comb.
But we know you do.
I don't. I'd say, pull up your phone. Let me see what's up. Give me that phone.
Yeah, Peggy doesn't sneak. She
pull up your text messages. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening.
Hand me the phone.
We gonna do it together. I don't have to snoop. I ain't gonna snoop. If you give me a reason to have to start that foolishness with you, you to get what you deserve. Don't put it in my mind. Don't let me get an inkling of it. Don't let me see that you starting with your foolishness, because I don't have to check you. I trust you 100% until you start showing me there's a reason for me not to trust you.
And once that happened, baby, all bets are off. It's downhill from there, and it's just a matter of time before you bite the dust.
Cause you gonna answer. You gonna answer. As they say, you gonna get if you ain't gonna piss, get off the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you gonna piss and get off the pot.
Letha says, once you bring sex in, all deals are broken. Very, very few relationships can withstand that kind of test. So, listen, men can withstand that kind of test. They can.
All the time, honey.
If they don't want to be committed to you, if you're not who they want as their woman and their wife, they don't have a problem.
Listen,
they don't have a problem. They'll have sex with you and leave and go and have sex with somebody else the next day,
the next hour. Like I said, you thinking you in a full whole committed relationship and you got this wonderful man and understanding, and he got 3 other chicks out there that he dealing with. You don't know nothing about it, boo, because you all in love and you in the dark and you don't have an inkling of what's going on. And then, like I say, here you are crying and carrying on and acting like a fool, like he cheated on me. You know what he's capable of doing.
He's already shown that.
Huh?
Kim says that's insane. I guess she means to she says she's never done that. It never looked through a man's phone or never checked or anything like that. And that's good if you've never been in a situation. Jane says that she doesn't, Janet says she doesn't do that either. And granted, some people are in, Janet's been married, for a long time. She doesn't have that issue. And when you have trust and commitment and in a marriage, that's the way it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to have to go snooping around for anything. And like Peggy said, she wouldn't do that if you didn't give her reason to. Okay, I wouldn't do that if you didn't give me a reason to. But once you've been caught, once it's been indicated that that you can't be trusted, now I got to look. I got to pay attention to all of the signs all of the time. Have you changed your pattern?
Right.
What's your pattern?
I decide to walk away. Yeah, because I'm gonna give you a chance to clean it up and straighten it up, and I ain't gonna be nagging you every day. I ain't gonna be checking every day, but every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe a month may pass, and let me see what's up. Who you still? And I know you can erase text messages and all that other kind of stuff, but like I say, it's what's done in the dark will come in the light. I'm just saying, don't be sleeping. So
it will. It'll come. It'll show up in an attitude. It'll show up in the change of a pattern. He comes straight home from work all of the time. Now all of a sudden, once or twice during the week, he got to stop off somewhere. He, got to
work overtime. All this overtime work.
With something else going on. And I think that's the case for most people too, Kim. She says, if I've got to stoop to those measures, I am out.
And it's easy said than done. It's easy said than done because, like I said, I was one of those women too that said that the first little breeze of it, I'm gone. Like I said, I didn't get through a relationship 24 hours. And I had called him that morning and he didn't call me back that night. And I was like, listen, if it's 12 o'clock at night and you just getting back to me, I'm really not that important to you. So there's no reason for us to continue this relationship. And 2 days, within 24 hours, it was a wrap. I'm not doing this with you. But like I said, how many times you gonna do that?
And then somebody comes along, for whatever reason, they get a pass. They get a pass. The person who got, cut off in the first 48 hours is not the same as the other person who comes along and who is questionable. And so they get a pass, but it's not forever. Time will run out on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
time is going to run
Because
out on you with that.
they win your trust, they win your confidence, they win your peace, and they are your joy, and they are all these wonderful things. Now, after you've been committed and attached to this person for 2 years and 3 years gone by, you mean to tell me at the drop of a dime now, because you get an inkling of him texting some other woman or doing something that you not really quite sure of what's going on, you're not going to be raising your eyebrow? You're not going to be okay. You just gonna cut it and be out. No, you gonna investigate. You gonna figure that thing out. You gonna want to see for sure if it's what I think is going on. Most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
it's not
And
that
I
easy.
think that's probably what a lot of women do. I did not do that. Everything, everything any woman ever says about what she would do in a relationship based on how a man treats her or what he does and why they would leave, I had all of those reasons and I didn't move. I didn't move. So, I know there's some people who will cut you off at the drop of a hat, and just won't tolerate things. I have a high tolerance for bullshit.
Like I said, at one point I had no tolerance for bullshit, no tolerance for mistrust, no tolerance for none of that crap. You out of here, end it, done. But like I said, you, it depends on where you are in your life, where you are, what you doing, what's up.
Yes.
You got
Yeah.
time to waste? You got some time to just chill and go through the bullshit? You don't care? Or you're on a schedule? You're trying to get married? It depends on where you are in your life, what you're willing to deal with, and what you're willing to put up with.
Mm-hmm. It
And
does. It makes
we got women out there that's been married for 20 and 30 and 40 years that's putting up with BS and they know it. And he running out and cheating and doing everything and whatever.
that would
Okay.
be me. That would be me. And I'm telling you, I had girlfriends that and who said, why are you still there? Why are you doing that? This is terrible. He did what? He's doing what? Are you kidding? I would be out. But you're not me. And like you say, everybody everybody says, oh, not me. It couldn't be me. Well, that's
It
good.
can't be you until it's you. It can't
You
be
better
you until it's you. Until you standing in those shoes in that position and you faced with that dilemma, I can say it wouldn't be me all day long. But like I say, never say never. Never say never. And like I said, until you actually face with that and you got to make that tough, hard decision and that tough call, then you'll know what you could do, what you made of, whatever, how
Yep.
quickly or how soon you could walk away, if it's that easy. Because
Yep.
a lot of women say they're not going to tolerate a man putting their hands on them or calling them out of their name. And yet they still getting called names every time you get mad. You're getting cussed out. And you're still there cooking, cleaning, doing whatever you need to do to be that wife, to be that girl, to be that woman.
Mm-hmm. But you better be careful because there's a thin line.
A real thin line between love and hate.
There's a thin line between love and hate. And
Yes.
at some point along the way, if you're going to dance to the music, you're going to have to pay the piper. Bottom line.
Yeah. Whether you're doing that with one man or you're doing it with a team. And like I said, these are subjects, these are things that women are not going to openly come on here and say, I got a team. I've been had a team for 10 years. I've been doing this for 15 years. I've been doing this for the last 6 years. It worked for me because they are, worried about being judged and saying, oh, you a hoe, you this, you that, you got 3 or 4 men that you deal with, that you dealing with. And they're afraid of being called and labeled a whore. But men been whoring around and doing this foolishness and nonsense for a long time.
Since the beginning of time.
Yes. And you've been a part of that. So you've been a part of it. Knowingly, unknowingly.
It happens to you. And we talked last week about the people who have the quote unquote good man. I mean, you couldn't find anything wrong with him, if you put him under a microscope. And then he passes away, and the other family comes out of the closet. Other folks, show up at the funeral that was dealing with him, girlfriends, baby mamas, people. You had no clue. You had no idea whatsoever.
He's taking care of 3 families out there, and you ain't have no idea.
None. Don't tell me that don't happen, because it happens.
It happens.
It happens. They keeping it real. They not a team. They just hoes. That's right. Men just be hoeing around. But
if you part of the harem, if you up in there, you part of the harem. They hoeing around with somebody.
Well, Team Building 101 was a lot of fun, and nobody admitted to having a team. I don't know if I could work a team, really. But
I don't know if I could work no team either. That seems like it is. It's even though it's supposed to be stress free and easy, it still seems like it's still a lot to juggle.
It is.
And I'm a one-man woman. I only want to deal with one man, period. That I don't want 2 or 3 or 4 men at one time. I don't. Who really does in their right mind? But like I say, there are women that like variety just like men like variety. And everybody know what you like. You know what you like.
Yeah.
You like variety.
They like variety.
Switch it up.
They like variety, or they have been like myself, married for a long time, in a particular situation, you don't want to do that again, and so you don't make any commitment to anybody, so you kind of, flit around a little bit, but they don't want that anymore. They don't want it because they don't trust it, because they've been hurt, and because they don't believe anymore that it is possible for somebody to be all of those men in one. But baby, let me tell you something. If you got you one, if you have one, hold on to him, pray over him, take care of him. Pray for him, and do everything you need to do as a woman to keep it right, because it's a precious thing, and it's not easy to find.
It's priceless to have a good man by your side that really love you and gonna be there for you and gonna look out for you, and would not trade.
And that'll slap a MF for you.
Yeah, it's priceless. So don't take it lightly. Don't take it for granted, and do your thing. Do
your thing. Brandy says, no team here. That's too much work. I know that's right, Brandy. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. That's too much. But hey, listen, we love y'all. We thank you for hanging out with us on Raw Talk. Please make sure that you go to our YouTube page, Real As Women Raw Talk. Subscribe, like, and share, and everything from that page. We are working to grow our channel, and we appreciate your support. We thank you so much. If you have if you would like to be a guest, or you have a subject or a topic or something that you would like for us to discuss, you can hit us up at rawtalk2021@gmail.com. You can email us there, or of course you can hit us up in our DM and let us know what's on your mind, and what you would like to talk about, because we would love to do it with you. Thank you, Janet. Thank you for joining us. That's so sweet. I love you for that. And thanks to everybody else. You all have a blessed week. We'll see you next Wednesday at 9 p.m. for Raw Talk Live.